welcome to Noiseville. I am Ellie Slebian and this is
David Elphick.
Coming up on the show.
Yeah, we meet Stu, the man behind the art and music blog.
I'm going to be chatting to Chris Prole, Brighton DJ and producer, who's going to be telling me all about exciting projects coming up.
Yeah, we have an exclusive look at the new video from soul popsters Paperboy. It's our monthly video splash.
And our Bsession guest this month is the lovely Luami. She's going to be performing for us.
And we can see her interview now. So now we're going to get to know Luami a little bit better. I've been dying to get you on the show for ages, since I saw your Oxjam 2015.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, it was, which was a cracking set. It mesmerised me with your kind of vocal-led experimental electro pop. Is that the right kind of description for you?
Yeah, experimental electronic pop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Open to interpretation.
Now, I want to talk a little bit about that because there's a lot of noises going on, a lot of squeaks and sort of vocally things. So, I mean, do you make all that yourself? Do you source samples or things like that?
Yeah, so it's like, well, I play a bit of keys, like I taught myself keys. Play a bit of flute as well in one of the songs that I play, there's flute. Okay. And yeah, but they're mainly all my voice. So like all the bass sounds like and I put like this bass voice which makes you an octave lower.
Yeah.
I call him Bert. And
Bert the bass voice.
Yeah, Bert the bass. And the high one's called Ernie. But yeah.
You can see who watched Sesame Street.
Yes, I loved it. Yeah, so all like woo and all this stuff.
Yes, I recognise that one from Rise.
Yeah.
So you're not just a technical whiz, you also play instruments as well.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And you recently went to Berlin as well.
Well, that was like just before I met you, actually.
Okay.
So that was like in September last year. And once I came back from that is when I started planning the EP launch.
Okay.
Which took me 7 months.
And are things sort of abroad, are people kind of enjoying your stuff as
Germany,
well?
they loved it. They loved it in Germany, yeah, in Berlin. Because it's all like electronic stuff.
I was going to say, it probably goes down quite well there. It's a very cool area.
Yeah, they did this thing where they pass around the bucket and they pay you in like, the audience give you like euros.
Yep.
I made like 180 quid
Not bad.
on the Saturday. But
That's
like
an evening's work.
Yeah. I did one every night for like five days.
Fantastic. Okay, now the song you're going to perform for us is Better, off the EP Better.
Yes.
And there's a new video coming up for Better.
Yes.
Where can people find out more and watch the video?
Well, I will send that to you.
Okay.
And you will post it.
Yeah, I will post it on all our social media. So
cool.
you'll see it on our social media, definitely.
Yeah.
But what's your websites and all that?
Okay, so my website is www.luamymusic.squarespace.com.
Okay.
Or is it .co.uk?
I don't know. You tell us.
I think it's .com. Yeah, either one of them. I'm pretty sure it's .com. Yeah, I've got a blog on there which I talk about like all this environment and like self-love, post videos and stuff as well.
Okay, cool.
So that's useful. I posted it on there, and yeah, you can find out more about me there.
Wicked. All right, great. And yeah, you're going to play Better, and that'll be our...
Oh, also one thing to mention.
Yeah.
Sorry. I am selling my EP Better on a website called I Give You Give, which basically they take no cut, but you can buy the EP for as little as £4, but you can contribute more, and all the money goes to Mental Health Foundation.
To mental health?
Yes.
Fantastic. Oh, everything you do ends up with benefiting the human race, doesn't it? Lou, it's been an absolute pleasure. Stay tuned because Lou will be playing Better live for us at the end of the show.
Thanks.
With me now is Stu, runs the Art Noise blog. How are you doing, Stu?
Hi, I'm very well actually, thank you.
Good. Thanks for joining us. So let's kick it off at where it began, I guess.
So Art Noise sort of started in 2011, February 2011. I've always loved like art and music and photography. Not been particularly good at any of them, but I thought I'd get into sort of promoting it for everyone else.
Okay.
So I decided I'd like host a night, and at the time it was originally at the Green Door store. And we basically put on a load of artists in the day, had it like run through from like sort of 2 p.m. right through to about 9 or 10 o'clock at night, and then bands kicked on from there. And yeah, it was just a really enjoyable sort of experience for me, and I kept doing it. And it was sort of in my spare time, so I do it like once every quarter. And then I went to university, and I didn't have the time to do the events anymore, so I sort of kicked it into becoming a blog, and so now its sort of current state is a mix between the two. We took a pause from the event side of things, went into the blogging side. So we write. I've now got 2 people with me, a guy called Gilly and a guy called Ian, who sort of write and take photographs for me as well.
Okay.
And yeah, so we write about things like all the previews for festivals coming up. We sort of do reviews for artists. So we're always looking for new artists and from either the art side or the sort of music side of things to review. And then,
is it particularly South Coast focused, or is this a bit of a mixture?
We call it, it's the tagline for it's like art and music for Brighton and beyond. So we'll quite happily pop out to London. I mean, I'm not likely to ever go up to like Norfolk or anything to write a review, but you know, wherever we are, if someone's about at a festival outside of that area, we'll write about it. Happy to, but we try and keep it mainly Brighton focused because you know we all like promoting Brighton artists really.
Okay, but the genre is quite wide then in what you cover music wise.
Yeah, we don't have a set genre. It's literally anything from you know a hip hop night to like a post rock sort of festival. Anything of that basically music that we'll take.
All right, okay. So the events aren't sort of taking place anymore. Is that a plan for the future?
So we're going to kick it up again in September, starting again with. We're not sure what genre to look for yet, but we're always open to ideas. And yeah, so I'm going to put together a event management team that can sort of put that together with me. We're sort of looking at venues again, so any ideas for venues would be much appreciated. We used to do it at Blind Tiger, but obviously that's been closed a little while now. So yeah, anyone's got any ideas on music venues to put on a good music night with a bit of art, let me know.
It's probably a good time for you to tell everyone where they can check out your blog and get in touch with you.
Of course, yeah. So if you head over to www.artnoiseevents.com, that's us. We've got my email and contact details are on there, or you can send us a tweet at artnoiseevents. Simple.
Brilliant. I understand you're recruiting as well at the moment.
We are. We're always looking for volunteers, people who can sort of help write. So if you've got an interest in writing or photography, and you're specifically in art or music sort of industries, then we'd love to hear from you. Always open to having new people on board.
Fantastic. Well, I look forward to checking out what's going on in September at your live events, and thanks very much for coming on the show.
Cheers.
As always, we bring you a roundup of what's going on in the South Coast music scene, so here's a little bit of noise reel news. First up, John "AA" Fleming, a local resident and legend, the trance DJ producer and co-founder of the Brighton Music Conference. He released his brand new album last month, Alter Ego. The psytrance offering shot to #1 on Beatport's top 100 releases. Not bad, considering John himself admits it was not so much a planned release, but just something he was doing to, you know, fill the psytrance hole in your DJ set, as you do. So well done, John. Congratulations to getting to #1 on Beatport chart.
Now, on that Brighton Music Conference link, we've got to give a huge, massive shout out to the Brighton Music Conference team. They've absolutely smashed sales this year, with their tickets increasing by 69% compared to 2015. You can check out their exclusive panels on their YouTube channel. Definitely worth seeing if you didn't make it along to the conference.
Absolutely.
I've got a bit of sad news for us.
Oh.
Now, you may have already seen online, unfortunately the Dewberries are going to be taking a break from music. We first met them at Oxjam Festival last October, and then they came back on at Christmas to feed me their stuffing.
They were our Christmas jesters.
which was delicious, I have to add. They're going to be taking a break. Their music is still available online. They've got an exclusive EP as well, which you've had a listen to, haven't you?
Well, I mean, I say it's exclusive. Catch the Ride is the first single released from the forthcoming, or was planned, EP, Everything Looks Better From Here. It's a great single. Do go and check it out. It's still on their SoundCloud. It's called Catch the Rider. Now, the EP we hope will still come out because there are some cracking tracks on that EP. I got a little exclusive here a bit earlier in the year, like you said. So hopefully, boys, if you're watching, please release it. It's so good.
Okay, so back in May, Caroline Lucas met with members of Blood Red Shoes, BIM and the Experts to discuss protecting local music venues from residents that were moving into properties and then retrospectively complaining about the noise. Who does that, man? I lived next to an open ruin for a year, 10 years ago, and there was a lot of noise, and I exploited that situation. And
By just cranking the stereo up to 11.
My stereo was up, I was having parties, it was fantastic, it was the best year of my life.
Those are the kind of people you want to live around a venue.
In terms of volume, but we are really interested in seeing how this progresses, aren't we? Because,
we are.
You know, it's in the interest of the venues, the people that are working there, the music, the scene. Caroline described Brighton, the music scene, as the lifeblood of Brighton and Hove, which I think is really beautiful and lovely, and it's so important to get it right. So I just want to see how this progresses, because
Yeah.
we don't want any more places closing because somebody's moved in and gone, oh, it's a bit loud.
Yeah.
What?
It's called the agent of change principle. It's been going on for years. The argument's been going on for years. Frank Turner had a petition. Mark Stock got 4,000 signatures to bring together Caroline Lucas and the
Yeah.
live music policy panel. Was it Blood Red Shoes and the excerpts on that
Yeah,
panel
yeah,
as well?
yeah.
So hopefully, Caroline, if you're watching, please save our venues from the threat of closure, because people move in and expect it to be quiet.
We're at Small Pond today. It's not quiet.
It's not quiet, but we're expecting that.
Deceiving everyone you're meeting, relieving all that you believe in. 'Cause I've been thinking, and there's something that you're missing. You're not showing any signs of going in.
We're going to give you a roundup of the best festivals happening on the South Coast, the coast with the most, this summer. But before I do that, I just want to give huge props to the Brighton Fringe Festival. The festival runs every year from May to June. You know, they're bringing cabaret acts, activities for children, young people, families,
Theatre
all kinds of
productions,
shows.
DJs.
Yeah, there's just so much going on. But I got to check out the Voodoo Love Orchestra and also Kings of the Jazz Trumpet with the SNC Big Band and Steve Waterman, and I have to say, it was fantastic. The jazz band, it was like an OAP's day out. I don't understand why there were no more young people there, because it was just so brilliant. It was such a beautiful celebration of jazz music. Definitely worth checking out, just absolutely fantastic. So over to you with some festivals.
Okay.
Sock it to me.
I'm looking forward to the Big Kahuna. It's the Big Kahuna. All right, I'm kicking off with one that's not actually on the South Coast. It's happening in Horsham, the luscious Horsham countryside, 26th to the 28th of August. It's a really eclectic mix of music. It's the Happy Mondays, Paul Hartnell from Paul Hartnell from Orbital, Top Loader, 808 State, Utah Saints, and lots of Brighton artists as well. We've got Meow Meows, Seamus Haji, Fable, Timo Garcia, True Thoughts are doing DJ sets. Now, camping tickets are only £130. The weekend ticket without camping is £110, and day tickets are £75. There are other glamping options and VIP ticket options and things like that as well. There's two main stages anyway. The forest stage, the main stage is in the middle of a deep forest apparently, and the secret military base stage, which will have DJ arena. Sounds amazing, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does sound good. There's lots of activity on their Facebook page, website and things like that. Definitely
Check that out
it
for
out. Now the Boundary Festival, I'm not going to say too much about this. It's happening on the 17th of September, and they will be having Congo Natty, Wilkinson, Snake Hits, Bondax and a jungle DJ set. Yeah, looking forward to that.
Absolutely, yeah. Tickets for that, they're in their second release, so do be quick if you want to get tickets. They're £40, and a bus ticket from the Old Stein to the festival site would be £5. I'm really looking forward to Joy Orbison on that one as well.
Are you? Fantastic. Yeah. Now also, we're going to mention, because we've mentioned it since it started, Wildlife Festival, 11th and 12th of June. I hear lots of different things about this festival. People's opinions of the lineup are kind of like that they're playing it safe, but if music is meant to unite people and bring them all together, I don't see what the problem is in kind of having a fairly well-balanced lineup that's appealing to lots of different people's musical
Bit like the Big
needs.
Kahuna, I guess.
Yeah, 100%. So they've got Disclosure, Flume, Jack Garrett, De La Soul, Corrupt FM, Eats Everything, Julio Bashmore, Jamie Woon, Snake Hips again, Waxworks, who we had on our BMC show, SG Lewis, and Izzy Bizu. Yeah.
Izzy Bizu?
Izzy Bizu.
Try saying that 10 times.
Yeah.
Okay, the weekend passes for that are £105, and there are plenty of VIP ticket options for that as well.
Okay, and finally, Love Supreme, brilliant festival taking place in a beautiful setting. They've got Khalees, Leanne La Havas, Giles Peterson, Esperanza Spalding, who is absolutely amazing. That's on the 2nd and 3rd of July. There are still tickets. David, how much are they?
They are £149 for adult camping tickets and £110 if you don't want to camp and just want to get the train from Brighton.
I'm here with Chris Prole. Hi Chris, how are you?
Hello, yes, I'm very well. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good.
So Chris is here today to chat to me all about his own music and recent collaborations, that's right?
Yes, that's right, yeah.
Okay, so how's it going?
Yeah, I mean, it's a non-stop battle with time, really.
Yeah? So we were chatting about this earlier today. You've got a lot going on, haven't you? Because you've got your own release coming out.
Yeah, it's a remix coming out with Tom Luca's label, Horizon Records, which is another Brighton-based label. But yeah, that's coming out 3rd of June.
Okay, fantastic. And what sort of music are you making, and what have you remixed exactly?
It's house. I always what I've grown up with, sort of the old rave scene, hardcore and stuff like that, it's all influenced me into sort of like piano, acid house.
Okay.
Sort of, it's a very varied style across the house spectrum.
Okay, fantastic. So you're doing producing and you're a DJ as well,
I am,
I understand. Yeah, so you've taken a back seat from DJ.
Back seat from DJ, and I've sort of pulled myself away from the front of it all, and now I've sort of stuck myself in the studio, shut myself away from everybody, and sort of concentrating with the whole label group as well, with what's going on.
Fantastic. So tell us a bit about the label group, this collaboration that you're working on.
Yeah, so Mark Lawrence, the head honcho of AFEM, brilliant guy. He's taken us under his wing for his Motion label and imprints, which we've now, along with a few others, Chris York, Wayne Dewhurst, Kaylee, and my partner Sarah, we've all sort of come together and we've formed the Motion label group.
Okay.
For me, if I was to sign something, I mean, I'm not doing A&R now, it's Wayne's in charge of that.
Yeah.
The sound, I think, for me, is anything that get your head nodding, anything that you feel like that groove, something with a good hook, maybe a bit of vocals, but just something that will really sort of, you feel it.
So that's what you're looking for?
Yeah, I can't sort of pinpoint what that is until you hear it and you got,
Now, so what else have you got coming up in 2016?
Well, we've got a lot going on behind the scenes with Motion Label Group, which I'll go into a bit later. But on my own personal music, I'm really sort of developing my acid sounds at the minute.
Okay, are you?
As you can see, I'm wearing my 303 hoodie, So pushing on my sound.
I think it's
I've
really
got
important.
This track that I've been working on recently, it's like acid techno, which is it's very different to my usual sort of stuff because it's quite dark.
Okay.
So I thought I'd sort of delve into that sort of deeper side of it.
Brilliant, sounds good. Will you be working with any vocalists on that or not?
Well, I'm always on the lookout, so if anybody is interested, please get in touch.
Fantastic. And so, 2016, you said you've got some other bits coming up. What would they be?
Mainly just working on tracks that I'm going to get out.
Okay, so we've got June. We're looking forward to your remix
June,
in June.
June the 3rd is when my remix of You Lex comes out on Horizon.
Fantastic.
So very good.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Lovely.
Take care.
From my experience of life, I can tell you this. There are colors of imaginary bliss. I can soldier on like I'm a soldier, but I know that I'm not. We see nature and it grows every day, it gets better. I want to get better. Don't want to be blindfolded, fooled or molded. I want to experience the weather. I want to get better. I want to get better. I want to be better, better. I want to get better. Next time the dust comes, I'll be better. I want to get better.
Yes, to love oneself seems like it could be hard. But would you be more happy living like there's a scar? Continually green with envy, white with fury, red letter. Don't you wanna get? We see nature and it grows every day. It gets better. I want to get better. Don't want to be blindfolded, fooled or molded. I want to experience the weather. I want to get better. I want to get better. I want to be better, better. I want to get better. Next time the dust comes, I'll be better. Don't say we're living a lie. I gave up, I'd sacrifice. Don't say you wouldn't try. We can be better. Don't say we're living a lie. I gave up, I'd sacrifice. Don't say you wouldn't try. We can be better.